Alright, hey, this is Jen. I'm now in the unincorporated community of Churchill, Georgia. So the first place that I'm stopping at is going to be the New Fellowship Primitive Baptist Church that's down here in Churchill, Georgia. So let me flip this camera around. Alright, so here's going to be the church. I don't really have any more information on it besides the name. I doubt I can even get in there. It does look, you know, a little beat up, but the doors are fairly new. But there is more to this little unincorporated community, but this is going to be our first stop, so let's go see the rest. Oh, by the way, even this small church right here, it does have its own cemetery. Alright, so here's the historical marker for Churchill. If you do want to pause the video and read this, you can. Alright, also down here in Churchill, we have the Smyrna Presbyterian Cemetery of Marion County. We will hit on a couple gravestones real quick. A lot of them do look old, but we're actually looking for another cemetery, which hopefully we'll find. But let me go check out a couple of these gravestones for y'all. Like, here's an old one right here, June 9th, 1835 to February 25th, 1914. Now see, there's like a whole retaining wall right here, but I don't see a grave necessarily. Wow, look at these big old ones. 1850 to 1910. You got 1848 to 1921 and 1853 to 1914. 1856 to 1913. That one just says 1853. I don't know, I'd imagine the year of birth, but shit. Look at this, 1848 1913 and 1836 to 1917. This looks like one of the oldest ones I've found so far. 1825 to 1872 and 1831 to 1892. See, there's like more retaining walls, but there's nothing in them. So I don't know if they're just like unmarked graves in there somewhere, or what's going on. See, here's another huge retaining wall area, but I don't see anything in there. And then this one's fenced in, the footstone is, but the headstone's actually outside this gate, which is kind of weird. And I can't really read it. I don't know if y'all can. It says 19 something. Alright, so now we're about to head to the other church and cemetery that is the actual one that I want to find and show y'all. So we're about to go ahead there now. Alright, so this is going to be the Shiloh Marian Baptist Church, which was founded in 1812. The first mission and the present church building was built in 1835, as you can see right here. Now, they have the cemetery right here. I do just want to hit on a couple things that are within the cemetery, just to pay my respect and stuff like that. So we're going to go in here and explore it. Alright, so this part of the cemetery is the former African slaves, now free with the Lord. All these little markers and stuff right here are former slaves that are now buried here. And they got this little thing in the middle right here. Just want to pay my respects and stuff like that. And within death comes birth. It's this whole flower growing out of this grave right here. Now in the cemetery as well is a couple more retaining walls. I mean, I'm assuming that they probably have unmarked graves in them or something, because there's nothing within here, like none of them. Now, in all my years of life, I've never seen anything like this before. Those are actually marbles. So that is really neat. That is the first time I've ever seen a gravestone like this. See, now imagine that's a grave and that's a grave, but there's no indicating markers or anything like that on it. Now that explains a lot. So, Native American burial sites. So I imagine where these retaining walls are and stuff like that are Native Americans that are buried here within the cemetery. So we'll probably hit on a couple more gravestones and then go on about our way. So we got 1846 to 1897, 1826 to 1901, 1823 to 1894. Like, there is a bunch of old headstones and stuff like that in here. Like I said, I'm not gonna hit on all of them, but we'll hit maybe a couple more and then go on to the next town. Alright, so here's a huge headstone right here. This person was obviously a Freemason. I don't see the G in the middle, so I'm assuming they weren't a Georgia Freemason, but a Freemason nonetheless. So the top one says 1804 to 1875, and the bottom one says 1809 to 1855, as you can see. And apparently there's a person just buried here not too long ago, so I just want to say, you know, RIP and stuff like that. So right here we have a bunch of kid graves as well. And there's actually a lot of unmarked graves. Now that I look, all these headstones and footstones that are out right here and right here, these are all unmarked graves. Alright, so this one right here says 1855 to 1908. Alright, and then this right here, 1846 to 1902. And then this one right here is going to be 1850 to 1904. So this is going to be it for the community of Churchill, Georgia. And we're going to be going to the next little city town place. So until next time.